Thank and Trust. We just got going live here on Facebook Live and YouTube TV. Going to want to tune in. You're going to see some cool hats, some cool t-shirts here. I got Linda Allen, the Executive Director of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and Tom Calvert. He's the Chili Cook-Off Chairman this year for Chili Fest. Very good to have both of you in with me today.
Thank you for having us. We're excited to be here.
Of course. Gosh, we're talking Chili Fest. It's coming up here on October 7th and 8th. I know that date is ingrained in everyone's mind out there, but there are still more things to talk about, of course. So let's get right into it today. We're talking Chili sponsors, times, events. I mean, let's get into it. Miss Allen.
We are. What are we? We're at full force here. We have amazing sponsors this year. We have amazing sponsors every year. We changed things up a little bit this year. We kind of restructured our tiers, and it attracted groups of people that normally wouldn't be able to sponsor. We gave them opportunities like this. Yeah. And we have, I would love to go through the list with you. It's quite lengthy. I don't know. Do we have an hour?
Of course.
We could talk about our main ghost pepper sponsor. We had Miss Ann here 2 weeks ago, I believe. Sparklight is going to be our ghost pepper sponsor at Chili Fest. They were on the square yesterday doing the lay of the land for Wi-Fi. We're going to have all kinds of things going on up there. We're kind of getting them to play a football game on the TV because I know that people like that. So we're talking about that. We got the city of Taylorville. We have some really amazing site sponsors. We kind of structured that so that we could give each area, like Tom's area, different designations. So we have the Taylorville Township, the Illinois Beef Association, Red Door Spice Company, which is Ray's Chili. It's how would you say that?
They incorporated that whole business, and they have spices unbelievable.
It's amazing.
How many spices the Red Door company has.
You gotta go on their website and just start.
If people do Facebook, that's fine, or just go to your what do you call it? Sorry, your Google. And Google Red Door spices, and it'll come up. And it's just not chili spices. They have all kinds of things.
And you got to know that Ray's brand chili spice is our official chili spice. Right. That's ours at Chili Fest. So we're excited. So we also have West Sandon Trucking. They're amazing people. They were with us at the Festival of Trees last year, and they're going to join us again too. And Edward Jones Financial, Blake Davis. Those are our habanero site sponsors. So we have some Cayenne sponsors too. Those are McLean Food Company, CTI, Whitlow Septic Service, Fidium Fiber, Niehoff Media. That's a fun one. That's radio. You guys know them, right? Then WICS News Channel 20. So those are just some of our top tiers that we're working on right now. We are just hitting it hard. I didn't even know. I go home and I sleep and I wake up and I do it all over again.
You go home and sleep and you dream about chili.
I do.
And I think they've also posted some things.
We are posting some things, yeah.
And we've been kind of been digital this year where you can register a lot of things online and see what's going on.
So we kind of moved into this era of where the internet is right now. So signups and stuff that happen. We learned that a lot of schools use signup.com and these avenues to get people just to go click, point, sign up. So we started doing that with Miss April Wolf, who's amazing. She is our official, I guess you call her.
Co-chairs.
They're co-chairs of Chili Fest, but she has been our marketing person too. So me and Michelle just simply do not have the time, but she does. So she's been hammering these things out for us. You can go to, I guess, my signups. We're going to send out an email for these signups. We have the chili tent, which is at 51% staffed. The Kid Zone is funny. That's one of the funnest, aside from his chili. But the Kid Zone is amazing. They're 93% staffed right now. We have, what is this one? Maybe it's on this paper. Oh,
judging.
The chili cook-off judging.
Don't forget me.
That's Tom. That's Tom's area. They're at 74% right now.
Tom.
Right. And we're still looking for judges. Okay. And then if that morning if some people don't come in and sign up, we make you sign up. So we give you a lanyard and everything. So we know you're going to be there. We let you know what times to be back to judge. And then if you go around and talk to people, we want you to do that. They'll know not to let you taste the chili because they'll be judging your chili because it's got to be kind of kept on a QT as far as what they judge. We don't want them to know anybody's chili. So they come in, and then if they haven't signed up our list, we'll have a wait list. So come in and please check with us, and you might be able to judge that day too. We'd like to see anybody there.
It's one of the funnest things ever and one of the hardest things ever. I will always say that. But you taste some amazing chilies.
Well, everybody knows what they like for red chili. But chili verde is the green chili, and it's a little different. And it's a little spicier. Some people like that. And then, of course, home style could be anything. It could be green chili with beans. It could be a white chili with beans. It could be It could be the chili you make from macaroni or whatever. It doesn't matter as long as it's got some beans in it too. Because our home style chili has to have beans. Because Bush is one of our major sponsors too at the World, and they're getting ready. Chili Fest is like the week right after World. They're going to Myrtle Beach. It's called the Beach and Chill competition, Beach and Chili. So anyway, but a lot of people do come back through on their way home. They stop here in Taylorville, in the chili capital, to try to win some money down there. And we're known to really have a pretty good cook-off here. And we'll have a cook's party on Friday, and that's a tradition. And then we have early setup after 5 o'clock on Friday because we have our businesses, our merchants on the square. They work till 4 at least, or sometimes later, and then they start closing up the square. So, but none until 5 o'clock. They can come and set up.
Got it. Who better to talk to about this than world champion green chili winner right there? What year was that?
That was 2019.
Awesome.
And salsa, I won the salsa in 2004. So I haven't yet perfected the red chili or the home style, but those are my what I'm working on primarily right now.
Are we going to be seeing some of that over at Chili Fest?
You will see all 4 categories at Chili Fest, but I'm not allowed to cook there.
Okay.
Because I've got to run something.
Right.
And so if someone's cooking, then we can't have judges they can't judge that particular event. So if you got someone cooking red chili, you could judge home style and you could judge the verde and the salsa, but you just can't judge that because some people think their chili.
Sure.
I don't know that they could pick it out on that table because it's a blind judging, but it could happen. But
Sure.
I don't think it has happened. I don't think it has. But
how many do you think a lot of people in your experience when they compete, they like to compete in all the categories, or do you think some just come and do reds?
Here lately, you can cook as many times as you want to here lately. But most people, once they've already won their red chili, then they don't want to do red chili the rest of the season, unless like they come to cook off and they don't have enough numbers. And then we have to have at least 10 in each category to make it legal. And sometimes you don't have 10 salsas. You might have 9 and they've already won salsa. So they'll say, hey, I'll do it for you. Cooks are great like that. They'll go to get the spices, or they'll just go around to somebody and say, hey, you got a couple tomatoes, got a can of this, got a can of that. And they pull it together and we get an entry. Okay. So you can't take a product from any other cooks to make your entry. You've got to make it in your own pot or bring it your own self. So under your own name. So if the cook is already registered through the ICS, then they have to do that to be a member and to be qualified to cook. Then after they do that, they can sign up for red if that's all they want to do. And then if we don't have enough cooks, they've already registered, so they know they can make the money and take the money home with them. And that's primarily why they sign up, because ICS wants to make sure that they're in good standing and that it's legitimate, so they just don't come in and get money from us, and then they don't go to our charity where it's supposed to go.
It's a serious
cook-off. We pay a sanction fee to ICS, and I can't think how many millions of dollars they've sent across the thing since I think it was back in the early 80s, might have been the 60s, back in Bob Hall and Donnie Mersango and Bill Gasper.
These are our founding fathers of Chili Fest.
Sounds like it.
And then, of course, Jody Frates is known for the Chili Man. He was the Chili Man, and I think he made that in Springfield. But then he went to Terlingua, and he used his recipe, and that's when you see the Chili Man packages, the Chili Man cans. That is the guy we're talking about, and he got this going for the chili.
Unbelievable.
We bleed chili for those people.
And that's how I can say how Bob Hall and all those guys started with this, and Donnie Mersango. After we had the soybean festival, they said, hey, let's bring a festival back in town. Why don't we just have chili on the square? And they do the big vats of chili and they make it on the square. And we've advanced a lot. We've just, not only do we sell chili we make on the square, but we also have prepackaged to drive-through chili. And we got to thank COVID for a little bit of that.
It taught us some things.
When you're giving grapes, whatever, our lemons make lemonade. So we went ahead and started that. And it's helped us some sales because some people don't want to come in and do through all this. So they just drive through and pick up their quart and go. It's great.
I think we made Chilinade.
Really? You made Chilinade?
We made Chilinade. We did.
Oh,
I did just now. Came up with that just now.
This is going to be really exciting, guys. And I mean, I can't really even speak to how serious this is. This is a sanctioned event. This is not your local chili tasting. This is a big event coming to the Taylorville Square October 7th and 8th. Obviously, you don't want to miss this one. We're going to be right back here on the WTIM Morning Show talking more about Chili Fest here with Linda Allen, the Executive Director of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and Tom Calvert. He's the Chili Cook-Off Chairman this year. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Your information station, WTIM.
The WTIM Swap Shop has gone virtual. Now you can list your items to buy, sell, trade, or give away absolutely free by posting them online. Just click on the Swap Shop icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Then click Create Account to create your free account. Complete the fields and hit Submit. Once your items are approved by station staff, they'll automatically show up on the Swap Shop page on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Yes, the WTIM Swap Shop is now online and still free. Check it out today.
If you're looking for a local, full or part-time job in Central Illinois, there's an easy place to go to find current job openings. It's IllinoisJobPost.com. That's IllinoisJobPost.com. You'll find jobs available near you. And the best part is that it's free for candidates to access 24/7. If you want a local job when you don't have to spend a lot of money on gas to get to, then you want access to IllinoisJobPost.com to check out current local job openings. That web address again is IllinoisJobPost.com. Another service from your friends at the Miller Media Group.
As a registered nurse, I want more than just another workplace. I want a place for my nursing career to thrive. That's why I choose to work at Memorial Health. Memorial is a place where I feel valued and where I'm part of an amazing, supportive team. If that sounds like the place for you too, apply to become a Memorial nurse today. See benefits and schedule an interview online at jobs.memorial.health/nursing. Memorial is an equal opportunity employer.
If you're looking for the latest in local hunting and fishing information, then join us for Central Illinois Outdoors with me, Jared White, Saturdays at 9:30 a.m. and Sundays at 7 a.m. here on WTIM. Every weekend, we'll offer detailed Central Illinois fishing reports from professional guides. We'll swap stories with local celebrity sportsmen, and I'll invite you to share your favorite stories as well. Central Illinois Outdoors with Jared White every weekend on all WTIM platforms and on demand at CentralIllinoisOutdoors.com. Brought to you by Bob Ridings in Pana, the Clinton, Illinois Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau, and Locked and Loaded in Pana.
Hi everyone, Brandon Bible here, your local country financial representative at 1305 West Dresser in Taylorville. Myself, along with my wife Samantha and our assistant Nicole Patrick, are proud to recognize the Tornado student athletes that represent our community by being the exclusive sponsor of WTIM Brandon Bible Country Financial Player of the Game during Tornado sports broadcast this school year. WTIM announcers will select a player at the end of each game who will receive a certificate for being named our Player of the Game. Good luck to all teams this season, and go Tornadoes!
Just Beds are the yawn exterminators, and they can give you a better night's sleep. Choose from Bemco, Chatham & Wells, Sealy, Simmons, and Tempur-Pedic. Find out the many models and styles available on their updated website by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
This is Mike Masterson with Masterson Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Kincaid. Let our family serve your family by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM, your information station. My name is Tim Zalabak. This is the WTIM Morning Show. Thank you so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, and Landmark of Taylorville. I got Linda Allen, the Executive Director of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and Tom Calvert. He's Chili Cook-Off Chairman this year. It's been a great conversation so far. We're talking Chili Fest and all the amazing things coming to the Taylorville Square October 7th and 8th. And we were talking during the break. This is a big moneymaker for quite a few people out there. Talk about
Just about everybody has the opportunity to make money here. If that's what you want to do, open your doors. We're going to be bringing thousands of people to downtown. This is the Chamber of Commerce's biggest fundraising event for the year, and it's for the whole town. The whole town pretty much comes. A lot of work goes into it, and it starts the day we end the year before, and it just goes until the day of. So we encourage everyone to come, eat chili, spend money, go shop the stores downtown.
We sell the chili. They've got like over 120 booths coming this year to be downtown.
It's huge, huge.
We've got events for the kids. The thing about the chili is too, when they come down here and our chili cooks cook, we don't have them provide a lot of chili. So that's why we sell like an armband to taste the competition's choice, and they have a people's choice, because we make our money off of the chili tent where they prepare the gallons and gallons of chili in the quarts. So if you're here and you're lucky, they will be selling bands. And you can sample. Last year we let you sample all of them, but some people tell, I can't be here all day. I don't want to sample all that. So we've tried to made it so that you can just buy one band and stay for one thing. and leave because you don't want to be here 4 hours or 5 hours for the day. So you can come and taste the salsa. You can come and taste the, and it'll be posted, the verde home style and then the red chili. So, and then you get to select which one you like the best. And then we have an award for those people that have got the people's choice instead of the judges. I mean, people are the judges are really the best, but I've always found from my experience when the people like me, the judges didn't like me.
It is strange. It's so weird.
Interesting because it's all random. I mean, it's a blind taste testing. No one's gonna know.
Right.
You don't know.
Right.
You don't know. We've done this for several years now, and I've actually judged it a few, and it's really funny and difficult because you even get down to the type of meat they used, how they prepared it, did they cut it, did they grind it? You know, it's very difficult.
Used to
Your
be
texture.
here in Taylorville, it would be like your ground meat chili, okay, and then at World it used to be cube meat. So if you go in ground meat here and you go to World, you have to learn how to cook cube meat. Well, since this all happened, and we went through a couple stages, probably in the last 6 or 8 years, they say it doesn't matter what type of meat you use. It can be ground, cubed, it could be shredded, it could be any kind. And there should be no, that shouldn't be a determining factor. You want the taste of the chili, and you want the aroma and the seasonings, and you don't want something that's lumpy. You don't want something that you can just taste the spice too bitter or whatever. So it's kind of interesting, but any kind of meat goes. Right. I mean, as long as you package or it's purchased through like a reputable place, you know, it's like it's USDA approved. Sure. I mean, you can't just go get some roadkill and throw in it.
No.
You know.
And for our chili tent, the Chambers Chili Tent, our meat comes from Taylorville Food Center.
Wow.
It's local. We try not to wipe them out, but boy, do we some tons.
I have chili cooks that come from out of state, and they go to the
local meat counter,
food center to get their meat because they know it's
fresh, it's
meat
good.
in town. You know, and of course, the other grocery stores in town, they help us out too. But we plug our sponsors that help us out too. So
without a doubt,
it's amazing.
It's going to be a really, really great day over there. It's really cool to hear about. I mean, they're letting different types of meats come in there. Are you okay with that type of rule? You're not pigeonholing into one meat?
Any kind of, well, what do you mean by
in terms of like shredded, cubed? It's all cool.
Doesn't matter because some chili tastes better that way.
Okay.
You know
it's weird. Mean? It is strange.
You know, there's a chili grind meat, and then there's just ground meat like a spaghetti sauce type thing. And some people say, "Damn, that's that spaghetti sauce." So one in Taylorville again. Well, you know, Cassie is another popular cook-off, but that's just it's meat and gravy, but it's like spaghetti sauce. Yeah. Okay. And they have a different system as far as judging and that, but they don't pay money. Where we paying big bucks.
Sure.
Okay. And they'll be guaranteed both days. And if we have 10 cooks in each category, then those people qualify to go to World next year in 24. And if less than 10, we have 7 or at least 7, then they'll qualify to go to World for Last Chance, where they don't have to pay an entry fee, but they can qualify a day before the event, and then they might be making that big money, which is like $20,000 or $15,000 or $10,000, depending upon the category. They pay different amounts of money.
What an opportunity!
So, if you're a local person and you think that you really can make a good pot of chili, you should consider
with beans or without.
With I guess macaroni too. Right. You should consider joining up and coming and cooking at the cook-off because you might be the winner. You might just show everyone that you do have the best chili.
Yeah, guys, we got about a minute. We got about a minute left here. We can wrap up our final thoughts here. But yeah, any local chili cook-offs, they got to bring their own equipment, of course, but they can show everyone what they got here.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. And like I say, it would just be $10 to ICS and go on that website and get that, and then $35 if you cook red chili, and it's only $30 if you cook home style. So for $40, you may take off $300, and you can try 2 days if you buy the $25.
You make a bunch of friends. It's beautiful. A whole family.
I'm sure it is.
It's a whole family down there.
It's an extended family is what it is.
That's really awesome, guys. Yeah. I mean, every day we get closer to it. We're talking more about it. I get more excited.
I do too.
This is my first year experiencing this, so I'm really, really excited.
This could be a chilly day for me when I go home today. I'm thinking,
do you deliver?
Chili in the freezer over there.
I do. I have the green in the freezer.
This has been the WTIM Morning Show. Thank you to Linda Allen, Executive Director of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and Tom Calvert, Chili Cook-Off Chairman. Thank you guys so much for sitting down with me today.
Us.
Absolutely. We're talking Chili Fest today here on the WTIM Morning Show. My name's Tim Zalbeck. Thank you all for listening.
Your information station, WTIM.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelby.